Conservatives are fawning over this benign and totally not staged, totally casual photo of Karoline Leavitt feeding her child and working at the same time for Mother's Day. Let's bring up the photo and you'll see. And so she is at work on what looks like the biggest monitor that has ever existed while also breastfeeding. And let me just be very clear. There's nothing wrong with that at all. In fact, you might say that it's awesome. I think it's great that she's multitasking and all that. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem when, everybody has done that photo, by the way. So I don't know why the right is freaking out about it in this case as if it's like a new thing or whatever, but that's fine. You can like it. It's just that there's quite a bit of contextual hypocrisy that you should be aware of around this topic that makes it not just an awesome, oh, sorry, there's a bottle. It's a very small image on my rundown. She's not breastfeeding, it's a bottle, whatever. In any event, let me give you some examples. Yeah, I guess you can see a bottle. That's true. In any event, MAGA Voice, who pays Elon Musk to be on Twitter, says, "I'm in tears. Karoline Leavitt seen working very hard at the White House while feeding her beautiful son. Karoline Leavitt is absolutely a machine. This truly warms my heart." That's fine. You can like that. I mean, Girl Patriot then goes and says it's one of the most high pressure jobs in politics. I don't know that just telling obvious lies is the most high pressure job, but it is a job. It's a career. Again, Karoline Leavitt is not immediately the bad person of this story. It's all of the right wingers who can't be happy just being like, hey, she's working while also having a kid. They have to attack Pete Buttigieg, saying on the other hand, Pete Buttigieg took off 3 months for paternity leave. This is the difference between a party that wants to get stuff done for the American people and a party that wants to mooch off of them. So if you take paternity leave, that is mooching. It's not doing what the right always tells you to do, which is you have to have kids. You have to be about your family. Family's the most important thing. Family values, family values, family values. But God forbid you spend any time with your family. God forbid you have a child or whatever. Now you need to balance that thing. And let me also just say, first of all, her kid is almost a year old. She could have taken paternity leave. Now, evidently she didn't. I did research. She took like 4 days and then she canceled it because that right winger tried to take out Trump in Buffalo or whatever. So she canceled it. That's what she said. And she said it's because sometimes you can't afford to take the time off because the work is too important, which is her decision to make. That's fine. I don't know why. I don't know, telling lies for a proto-dictator doesn't seem like the most pressing job in the world, but whatever, that's her career. But again, it's awesome, isn't it, that she has that choice, that she apparently had access to leave and could decide not to do it. And as long as she supports everyone having that leave, and as long as the right wingers who are crowing about this support that, I think that that's fine. I just want everyone to bear in mind, if it was Karine Jean-Pierre, do you think they would be cheering that? She had her kid in a bottle, and she's working for Joe Biden. Like, does anyone think that there's anything genuine about any of this? And also, again, the implicit sort of pressure that like, you shouldn't take any time off. You're a bad person, a bad mom on Mother's Day if you take time off to be with your kid. And so like on one level, it's just a staged photo, it's a trope or whatever, it's fine, it's not a problem. And she's not the bad person in the story. But every bit of it is weird pressure and jealousy and hatred. And I don't like it at all. But Jayar, what do you think?
Anytime you turn something like this into a divisive thing to say, look at this and look at that, they're gonna be mothers, this one's so much better than anyone else. Like the whole thing is to set up for that. Everything they do is divisive. Everything they do is to say that they're better and superior than anyone else at it, as if no one else has ever done that before or has been forced to. So what they'll also say is, look, those Democrats, those filthy Dems don't come back to work. Anna Paulina Luna, Republican, hardcore MAGA Republican, had to fight tooth and nail in the House with her fellow Republicans just to have proxy voting for new mothers, because she went through a devastating and a really tough, probably delivery and also postpartum. So she partnered up with another Democrat, a woman in the House, to push this through. And boy, they were mad about that. But that was the day that Mike Johnson took his ball and went home because he was so mad. He goes, we can't get anything else through this whole rest of the week. It was like on a Monday or Tuesday. We can't get anything else done the rest of the week because look at this trash. So are these Republicans like Anna Paulina Luna, are they also lazy libs who don't do anything with their lives and are too busy focused on their children? Or if you're gonna have a child as a woman in Congress, one of the toughest jobs in the world, then maybe you should just quit. You see how they divide it based off of whatever they want to. They could go on and on for another month about how lazy Anna Paulina Luna is because she wants to vote proxy and fought for it and actually won something based off it. But they don't care about it. They care about dividing it and coming up with fake photo ops like this.
Yeah. Yeah, and anyway, look, I hope that the right wingers who, because it's a right winger they like, will be like, oh, I guess in this case it's okay to be a mom and also care about your job, to be so passionate about your job that you cut your leave short and you run to it, which is fine for her to do, and she should have that choice. And by the way, she did an interview back before with Megyn Kelly where they both sort of landed on that. They have to be very careful with the way they talk about it because they're all supposed to imply, as women on the right, that there's nothing better than motherhood and there's something inherently suspicious about a woman who cares about her job. But they did both push for the right to start to accept that people get to be, passionate about their job, that you can balance that. You can try to, as people have said, have it all. I don't know, then in that case, since they're both right wingers that are loved, maybe the right could back off and maybe it's not just okay when it's Megyn Kelly or when it's Karoline Leavitt. Maybe like when a Democrat or a progressive wants to spend time with their family or have a family and indeed care about their job. Maybe that's an okay thing too. Maybe we could actually express a value rather than just being like, Karoline Leavitt, you're awesome, but you Dems, if you do the exact same thing, you're bad. Maybe we could learn something from this. And I'll end the show with this message from Trump on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all, and to all a good night. The weirdest possible message to send on Mother's Day. What is going on?